chocolate cake. I just remembered I've got to finish.
So yeah, I don't know how positive this live's going to go today. Because positive, well, I mean positively well. I don't know how well it's going to go because it's a case of I need to really get a gauge of the time, who's coming in, what time, what's the best time, what's the worst time. That's all right, no panic. I didn't upload the clip yet because I actually didn't get up. I was just sorting something else out quickly. Oh, that was so clean, bro. What are you on about terrible? That was fucking amazing. The one thing I do want to be able to get is a front side shove it. I know it sounds done. I really want a front side shove it. Oh, it's like there's power slide, bro. Clean up. Or not. Completely fuck it up the other way. Right. I need to get the packaging out. Itchy, man. Right. Damn brain. I just had exactly what I was going to do. I was going to do boxes for complete, but we will come back to that. These are just for the walks, right? One, two. How many am I doing? 1 second. I need to figure this shit out quick. 6. It's fresh packaging as well, you know what I mean? Oh, it's fresh, it's crisp. Yeah, I'm trying to get a gauge for like a live, like when the best time is, the worst time is. I'll be back on, I think tomorrow's going to be a 6 o'clock one, which is always better. Well, a bit like 6:30 because I need to get back as well because it's a long walk. It's like a mile in total, I think, just about. Right, so let's get these cut out, stuff down, and yeah, I'm going to try and spray the board if it's not raining. I mean, it kind of looks like it's raining a little bit. I might have to go into the bike shed a little bit. Hello, welcome, bro. Oh, sorry, Joseph, bro, you know what I mean? This is my lingo, bro. I always say bro. I need to change that up. Right, so I'm going to, what am I doing? My brain is just not working today, it really isn't. Like 5 to 6. 6 o'clock, sorry, I wasn't even up at that point. So 6. Tomorrow I'll be back on, but like 6 to 7, 8 o'clock is like my peak time. It's like the most chatty, the most awake, the most alive. Right, where did I put the cover mat? But yeah, so I'm a bit. Doesn't really make any sense, does it now? Oh well, I guess I'll just use this one. It doesn't need just because it's so big. I'm like, damn, overkill much. Yeah, alright. The carpet is not so great for these wheels. They don't really roll anywhere, to be honest. Right, let's cut this down. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't work yesterday. So that's why. Right, my brain. Don't know how to do that. Like, it's weird. Like, I have like autopilot at the moment when it comes to my tools. I know where stuff is. I find it. I grab it. It's good. And then when I go to grab it, it's not there. I'm like, huh? What? What the fuck could I do with that? I have no idea what that is. Can you hear that noise? It's like a loud banging, bro. Oh. Not bad. so I'm trying to find a scalpel. It's not a scalpel. Look, a blade. Fuck. I swear it was right there earlier. Weird. Okay, right, moving on. Okay. Very confusing. Hello. Oh, okay, sorry guys. I know people can hear me. I have this issue all the time. Is that a little bit better? To be fair, someone only was like, that's 10 times better. So hopefully that will be better. So I'm looking for a shop tool, and I have no idea where I put it. It's right in front of me earlier. I swear it was. Anyway, I might go and be. Well, I'm not. Might be. I am going to be spraying water in like a few minutes. It needs another coating. And it looks like it might rain, so I might be going into the bike shed to do that. I'm so confused right now. Wait. I know my partner was using a scalpel, one of my blades. Aha, found it. Cool. Panic over. I just use one of these. It's actually so much easier to get exact. It's like an X-Acto in it, but this isn't. X-Acto is like plastic. I'm not sure yet. I've let it dry and cure, so we'll see how it turns out. But hopefully, maybe it might take a coating or two, a little bit, but it should turn out okay. I hope. Kind of getting a bit of like a runny nose. It's always fun. What's good, bro? See, I'm actually terrible with these emojis and what they mean. I think some of them just don't mean anything anymore. Okay, it worked out surprisingly well. What's glowing? So I make skateboards and fingerboards. I make glow in the dark wheels and boards, glow in the dark boards and fingerboards and skateboards. I will do glow in the dark. These are the wheels. I will charge up again, but to charge anything up now, I'm going to leave it in the window because earlier I thought that the lamp was going to blow up. Right, my two best glow in the dark boards I've got and the wheels. All we have to do is stick them in sunlight. They are usually protected too. Obviously, like they may fade ever so slightly over a time period, of course, because it's sunlight. Sunlight is very powerful. But yeah, they are long lasting. Because the light's on, my guy. When the light's off, I'll show everybody. They do glow. Probably some of the coolest glow in the dark boards I've actually seen, if I don't say so myself. Alright, let's get the rest of this off. Today's been one of those really weird days, to be honest. And it just uses either a paint or a layer, so which I'm not going to give away. This is just for the packaging. There's a QR code here you scan when you get the board and it tells you it's authentic. That literally will go on there. It is see-through. It just means like doing the packaging here is cheaper for one, meaning I can charge less. No wonder boards are like £100 because you've got like pluses for some of them anyway. Because you've got to pay for the artist, you've got to pay for packaging and the wood and shipping around, different people being involved in different areas. It's just like that. It really is. How's your break going anyway? How's work going, brother? So the worst thing about this is it's like slippery. It's like a plastic. Really? Oh, whatever. That's good enough. Going to watch. Of course you can. I mean, I was actually going to cigarette in a minute, but turns how long you've been on your break already for. Of course you can watch it live. Don't have to ask. This fucking ruler's got it in for me, I swear. Bro, why? It's so weird. It's completely straight, but I'm feeling bumps down it when I'm. So I could do 6 patches now. And I'll probably try and sort out the rest of the rolls later. Dickhead. This is why I do it this way, because like, you can't gauge. When you can't see through because it's not a straight ruler. Welcome, bro. I see you. I see you, fool. Right. Oh, don't move like that. Stop. Stop it. It keeps sliding on me. Just right now. Music thief. Honestly. I don't understand. You play a song and like what, 10 minutes later someone else plays a song you play, like what are you doing? Don't you just shut and repeat? For me, what is it jumping on? I think it must be the little lines on there or something. Anyway, sorry, as I said, this is the probably shittest time to be on a live, really, because my energy's drained. And I think this is like the peak time because there's other people working or college or doing whatever, enjoying the weather if you actually have some nice weather. It looks like it's like, you know when it's about to rain? That's what the sky looks like right now. And it's been like that for 20 minutes. So yeah, I had to delete the packaging, so I had to redesign it. It's not redesign, it's just it's got all the specs and stuff on there. Anyway, I'm gonna stick it to the, let's get it done. Nice and easy. So I mean, anybody can technically pack it in. You just stick it down. And it really does. Obviously, you can peel off, I guess, but I mean, it really is stuck on it like crazy. You get any air bubbles out, and then blends into the orange. It's a little full C, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And then the card will go on the other side as well. So do 6 for now. Nice placement. Thank you. It was, wasn't it? I was actually quite sure. Normally, try and pick it up again and put it down. That was after a while. I guess you just start to like get good with this stuff. I'm gonna mess it up now. Yeah. Actually, no. Do you know what? It's not too bad. Slightly. Oh no! Once this is down, it is really difficult to get back up. And that one might have to still. Oh. No. Unstick yourself. Okay, no, we're going to leave that one as it is. That's funny, bro. I messed up instantly. It's good placement. I'm like, yeah, I've got good at this, and then I fuck up straight away. So I'm making my own packaging for my own fingerboards, because what it'd be like anyway. And then this is what it's like. It's got the specs and stuff on there. It's because I had different packaging to this. I just deleted it, so I've had to redesign it. Obviously, using all the different things I have for my logos anyway that you place. Because I prefer to make them rather than get AI to even do it. It's just boring to have like main things. So on here it says premium fingerboards, handmade, 2 times durability, heat transferred graphics, board specs, 5 ply premium maple, hand designed graphics, mellow concave medium kick, hand sanded and finished. Crafted by skaters for skaters. Each deck is individually made to top tier performance, whether you're inside or outside street skating. Then a QR code. If I was to do this, it would be like, for a company to get it made, it would be ridiculously expensive. It really is. Oh, please don't get ill. Quite proud of that. Placement 2, to be fair. And obviously it just has the website down there. So that's 3 done now. So it doesn't take too much longer. I don't know why people make packaging themselves. It's just flipping lazy. No offense to some people. If you get packaging made, why spend so much more money when you can just do it yourself? Like, saving means you don't have to rip your customers off as much, and you don't want to be as lazy. You know, don't be as lazy. Save money for your customers. It's a win-win-win. Like, people don't even try to save money for themselves either. It's like they don't think there's whatever's easiest. It's like the laziest mindset ever. AI. I show people this is literally designed on. That was good placement too, to be fair. It's felt on there, but I'm staying colour. Oh, hopefully you'll read. Yeah, I designed on Fresco. So you get the logo, all the logos and bits I've designed elsewhere. Obviously, the QR code is made by the website. Which probably does use AI, to be fair. But I mean, good luck making a QR code on your own. Like, you can do. Obviously, you can program. Like, there are softwares. I mean, now you've got AI. It's just so much easier. Last one. It's just good. Hello, sorry, I'd seen that in the chat. It's just good to have all of this. That placement was shit. Luckily, that one didn't stick down too fully at all. The reason I wrote it through is because once it's proper down, it's like good. I mean, you can peel it off. It's like no matter how much it bends, that won't peel off. It's incredibly sticky and durable. And then once you've got the air pockets out, then yeah, it feels like it's glued to it in a way almost. And I like it because it keeps that orange colour from underneath. Boom. That's for all the boards. They go up there, ready to go. Oh. know, it's kind of sad to be honest. At the same time, I just get people continuously spamming, asking me to do it. And it just gets very annoying at the same time. Some people just, that's all they want to do. I said joint live, I didn't make joint. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, packaging. Do I have a piece of card that I already cut out to size? That'd be very helpful. I was reading it because I know there was a spelling mistake. Yeah, that's what I thought then. Oh man. Right. Put that down while I'm scratching my head. Oh. I don't know what time I'll be live tomorrow. I hope it's actually the earlier one because it's 3 o'clock one. So no, 7. I don't even know why. Like, who is already done that day and burning out by 7 o'clock in the morning? That's crazy. You can tell us, yeah, I can. So I'm trying to break up between cigarettes there as well a lot more because I just. Is that 550? What? Or is that just maybe 5? Why would it be 550? That's a weird. That'd be a weird one. Who knows? Anyway. I can't go any longer without a cigarette, I really can't. Well, with. Oh, I'm very good at this. Oh crap. Smash everything on the way through, it's all good. Right. That's no worries. I'll probably be better on that one then. We'll see, it is glowing slightly. It needs a bit more of a coating, but to be fair, it's not too bad. Obviously, it's only been left, it's not really much sunlight at all, so if it's glowing like that already, it's quite good, I suppose. I was tempted to fill in some parts of the graphic because it does go over colour slightly, just very slightly. See it a little, yeah. Looks alright, doesn't it, to be fair? So thank you for getting that does help as well. It's always good to have multiple, like I said to earlier, it's good to have multiple avenues of like ways you can. If something's not looking quite glow in the dark enough, I guess they can add a bit to it as well from the method I'm already using on top of that, which would make it very potent glow. So actually how I'm going to measure this because this feels so much easier to just stick a flipping ruler inside of it. Oh, that'd be nice. I didn't realise it actually came out at all today, that'd be good. I'm going to say 12-ish. 12, 9. Oh, man. That's charming. That's a big yawn. Right. Big ass piece of card, man. Could it be like a little bit smaller? Just a little bit. Is it A2? I think it's an A2. Like the sound of that. Literally thought that was the whole point of a flipping. Yeah, that's what. Flipping metal ruler. It's annoying. I don't know, to be honest, right now. I haven't even thought about it. Probably just gonna have to have. I don't know. Literally. The bread's gone. Oh, I'm gonna have to say I can't do this right now. I'm sorry. This is why I say to people, don't fucking smoke. Seriously. Stupid ass decision. Agitation, I feel, because I can't actually just have this done. I don't know. I'll have a look in a minute. I'm probably going to come off the lights. We're going to come off for like 15 minutes or something, or 20, maybe more like 20, just to lock in some fingerboarding. Cut this card out because it's taking that in that time. Got a bit of music on. I really appreciate your services. That's my coffee, try to wake up a little bit. Might be the new way to go, literally. Black, unsweetened coffee. Like, it's weird, like having the milk almost makes it so dull that you need the sugar to add flavour to it. I've realised that a black coffee actually has its own natural kind of tasty flavour. That sounds weird. People who don't like coffee, that's disgusting. But I tell you what, this is the new. It's not going to ruin your teeth as much. I know coffee stains teeth, but other than the staining of it. 1 second, Baba. I will respond in a second. But yeah, dark coffee, black coffee with no milk, no sugar, actually hits the spot. To be honest, it really does. Seems weird, man. I never would have drunk this at one point. I've been like, oh, it's going to be too bitter. I will respond in a second, Baba. Yeah, sorry, just say no stress. Also, just so you know, obviously, I know you don't. I make myself coffees typically, but I might actually just remove the sugar and the milk now. I don't feel like I actually don't need it, because obviously milk's got a lot of sugar in it anyway. I was surprised at how much milk, like how much sugar's in milk. I mean, I grew up thinking it was like barely anything, you know, it's like a natural thing, but there's a lot of sugar in it. So this is just completely like, you know, no sugar, just natural water in the granules. That's all you need. I reckon it needs to be a nice coffee like this, though. If it was a cheap coffee, it'd probably taste like shit. It's actually really clean. I have to describe it. I'm quite surprised. I like that. I guess it's like when someone likes a beer or something. Right. Kind of moorish. What the fuck? Right. I might go and try and spray this board down as well before it rains. I don't know if it's going to rain. It looks like it's going to rain, but I've been in limbo about going to do it because if it starts, well, I need to kind of wait out there for like 15 minutes with it to let it kind of air cure a little bit so it doesn't stink, because they really don't smell. Especially if you look like clear lacquer rather than like But I always used to read that as liqueur rather than lacquer. Obviously, it's like polyurethane. That's what I'm getting today, because it actually causes less leakage of paint, I find. And I think there's a better rebound to urethane. There's a sort of because obviously you've got to remember, polyurethane spray is a sort of rubber, is a hard, like, you know, that's why polyurethane is the same thing that urethane, like, wheels are made from. It's still polyurethane. They just call it urethane because look how responsive my trucks are. Because it's not just like because they're super tight. They are pretty. Actually, no, they're not too. They've got quite a nice bit of looseness to them. They're just really responsive. So as I say, when I get the money back from the skateboards, everything like that, and the beads and tops and everything, I will be getting some more wheels. I'll be investing in making some more wheels because at the moment I'm not making the wheels. The ones people buy aren't mine. I want people to like. I'm not going to try and claim that they are. You'll know when they're mine because they will come in. They will come in the packaging. So yeah, that's what the packaging looked like, and that's what I had to show before. It was longer than that. It had more to it. Oh shit. Okay, cool. I thought, as I said, I had small parts, but luckily, in a fingerboard there are no. Just in this pack, there are no small parts. I was like, shit, I missed a print on it, but I didn't. Fingerboard itself, just the board, doesn't need for 3 years old because the board is not too small, so I'm going to swallow a board, right? But wheels and things like that, yeah, they do need the not for under 3 years old and shit like that. It just feels so clean, man. It really does. Orange. I mean, all you can see is orange. I just think orange is a colour for like courage and like finding the courage to get sober and get like sober and start a business and skate again as an adult. Sorry, Bob, I don't want to bore you. I'll respond in a second anyway. So I mean, try and fall into some conversation about some stuff that people can relate to. Sometimes, oh my back, and it works. Sometimes. Right, I'm gonna go to Surex in my brain. I can't. My poor brain, bro. Anyway, I really appreciate everybody. I will be back on. I've got until like 2:30 today. And then tomorrow, yeah, I'll be back on at 5:30. That's okay. Just kind of. No, I kind of gathered. I just thought it was quite funny. So I've got to go now. Second kid. I love you so much. And I'll message you in a second when I end the live. Okay, I might go chance out this and spray the board and see how well it does, because I want to give that board another coating, but I am tempted to give this side a coating because this really needs a spray as well. If you're going to have, hello bro, welcome. It will be on that like 5:30 or 6. So yeah, that's what I was roughly thinking. Give me a little bit of time to warm up as well. Yeah, so I wanted to coat this one more time, but I am getting a polyurethane coating in a few days. I'm tempted to put that on the board instead of the lacquer, the lacquer I've already put on it. So it's the same. Like there are slight differences when it comes to like lacquer and polyurethane and then clear coat. Other than the wait for what, bro? That's wild. I make my own skate. Bye. I love you. Yeah, I make my own skateboards, fingerboards. I do the packaging here as well. So we just made a load of these. Oh, that's an empty one. It's like this is what it's like. Get a load of work done. You've got to love it. So it tells you the specs on there. I'm going to cut the orange card out when I come back and put that inside. That's the infill. And then on the other side of the orange card will be like trucks, not trucks, stickers and whatever. And then on this side, there's a grip tape, which you can see. And then there's the board on top of it. I'll show you people when I come back. Right, honestly, I'll be real with you. I know you're probably just joking right now, of course. It's a lot of money. I wouldn't even sell it for that much, to be honest with you, because that actually feels like it's taking the piss out of anybody. Even if someone offered me that, that would actually feel like daylight robbery. It's like taking candy from it. You know what I mean? Realistically. Yeah, these boards are probably, I'm going to go from over the 50 mark, 50 upwards, depending on what the quality of the board is, how much graphic design. This is a heat transfer graphic on a so it's a real wear, but the way the board will work as well is it will wear into the board nicely as well. So your graphic will hold up just a little bit longer than most skateboards do. I don't actually have them on board because I handed all of them down to practice printing graphics on them. This is an actual what I've ordered. These 250, bro, that's wild. I appreciate it. It's a good company, you know what I mean? But like, I don't want to. Nah, I couldn't rip over. I couldn't rip off skaters. I actually couldn't. Never. It's like selling out. So someone offered me millions of pounds. Like people have already tried to buy into my company, and I've refused it. Even when I've been rock bottom, I could have been like, I could do with the few thousand right now. You know, I mean, I'm good. I'm good. I'll push through because I believe true a true how to describe it, right? And it's not even a product. I take the piss and call it products. To me, it's my hobby. It's my fingerboards. If it's a true passion, people see that. And also, sorry, I've seen that little holes all that fit impulsive brain. But I'm like, people want to buy the boards and they can, but I'm not going to make it about. I'm going to make the boards because I enjoy making the boards, and then they come out amazing. Like if I actually done it for money, you are trying to get to the money rather than a good quality board, so you go through them too quickly. You ain't ripping up, but I wouldn't. I don't say I wouldn't rip off anybody with my products. I've actually just done a complete giveaway which had a beanie, 2 boards, in a multi-pack of wax, all totaling about 100 quid. I will post a video about it today. This is another board because I actually made an error. So I like bros like, okay, I did. My bro got a beanie, Skate Addiction beanie. He got bought a pack with 2 boards in it. He literally commented on my last video or 2 videos going, "Thank you for the products, bro. I absolutely love them." Multi-pack of wax. Like, bro, I don't know what more proof people need sometimes than to see the packaging before it's being made. Like, I'll come back and it'll be more finished because I've got more to add to it. I don't know if that's what you're saying, come Casey, because it just seems like, people never, they're like, it's the biggest compliment ever when people don't believe you made the company. Yeah, bro. Even though it's a small business, it's about being, my time and my money is, it's, what's the word? It's all an opinion, isn't it? Like, it's down to what people think is worth something and not. But to get a beanie for the same, and I'll arguably say that the quality is amazing. I wouldn't sell what I wouldn't use myself. So this is one of the beanies. You can see one size fits all. It's generally so soft. They are so comfortable. So yeah, they come with this pack of stickers, which is only like 3 quid. They're 12, I believe. The multi-pack of wax is like 10. The board is like 55 each. So actually, over 100 quid. See, bro, I do really appreciate that, but I'd rather hit the more wins. I mean, rather than find that one person who's willing to pay $2 grand for this. But to me, I enjoy making it. I would rather just people have a good time. I literally have mystery packs. So the boards that are like £55, the glow in the dark ones and things like that, you can find them. Wait 1 second, you can find them in mystery packs that I have. Now these boards, these packs are about £25, and you can get a board that's worth 55 in it. But that's the whole point about it, it's collectible. It makes people come back more and more because they want to find the hidden gem or the next. There's 400 graphics, so I worked on quality but also quantity of graphics. I worked on a high quantity of graphics, but a high quality of boards too. And I'm 3 years in now, so I've got really bad to reflux. But yeah, so he's also going to be getting this board because I messed up and sent him the wrong one. But he's a loyal customer. He's already bought like 4 or 5 boards. So yeah, he got a set beanie. I like the phone itself. That's it. That's the best way to put it, bro. It's not about. It's about making it. That's my first hit of dopamine. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And then second hit is when other people go, "Oh, that's really cool, bro. I don't need that one. It's not. It's self-validating. It's in itself, but." I don't know how to describe it. Like making money is a last part. I forget when the money's coming into my account. I honestly do. I think it's today. Wait, is it Friday? Friday tomorrow. So when I do think about that, yeah, fair enough. Wait, is it Friday tomorrow? Is it Wednesday? Oh, bro, I don't even know. Friday, I get one of the payments for the last load of orders. It's like a weekly thing. But it isn't about money, money helps 100%. You could not run a business without money, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I also think you just got to be nice to people inside because they see that even if it takes a little longer, people go, "Oh, I remember that company." It's like they gave that little extra when they messed up. So every time I've been to a bar or somewhere like that, I really like the restaurant or a club. If say if I've ordered something and they brought over the wrong drinks because they really rushed off their feet, I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Fair enough." They're like, "You don't have to pay for this drink." So that I know it's a drink, it's a little bit different, you know what I mean? But still, I think that's a good way to describe it. So if that's a fair point, I like to show people you can do it as well, like doing stuff you love, right? You don't have to go out in life and think, oh, because everyone told me you don't make money being an artist, that you will never make money being an artist. I don't believe that. I think you really set your heart on something if it's realistic, and then you can get that. But like, it shouldn't be, oh, I want to be like Picasso, the next best artist, because I feel like that is aiming for something that's comparative to other people. You should only aim to be better than yourself with yesterday, because you can always try and do that. But if you try and be the next Picasso, you're already trying to do something someone has already done and surpass it, and that's always on your mind. You need to just go with the flow. And as I said now, it's made skateboards, beanies, tops, fingerboards, obstacles, glow in the dark wheel, new type of wheel. It's better than urethane in my opinion. It sounds more squeaky, has more grip. You heard that then, right? Where are they gone? Oh, I've lost a box of wheels. Oh well. This is in its natural habitat. This is the wheels in the packaging. So just a mini version of this packaging. But obviously boards go in there, wheels are going here. I was going to do boxes as well, so I probably still will do boxes. And soon I've also got to do the flipping wheel packaging too. It is a bit of a never-ending story, but it's a case of every time I make something, I sit there and I'm like, yeah, I made that. Like, I'm happy about it. I'm like, I put my time in. I didn't just, wire money to someone's account, be like, right, can you make this for me? And it's done. But that's no. Of course, people do feel like they're not succeeding in things anymore. People are just taking a shortcut with absolutely everything. My packaging, I design on my iPad. I get my logo up. My logo I drew. The first logo, like I don't. There's certain things you can use it for if you want. I'm not telling people what to do, but I mean, I just don't see how it'd be rewarding. I just literally made. I've done some boards with some graphics on them. That was AI. I didn't sell them. Just wanted to practice it to be able to have it. I didn't have enough graphics at the time when I started to print graphics onto the boards, so I quickly just get AI to do a few, and it felt soulless. Like it felt soulless. Like when I printed it and made the board, I looked at it like, cool. It was like looking at anything from a shop because I hadn't put the time into it. When you sit there and you're drawing those lines and you're trying to perfect this image, that then goes on the, you spend hours. It's like connecting that one image, right? It sounds weird, but it's true. Then you move on from that to then the woods and the board, and then you spend hours sanding that down. Then you combine the two of 2 days work, right? 2 days like a passion project gone into one. So truthfully, these things they could be worth hundreds. I know they could, especially the glow in the dark ones. But I would feel like an utter asshole charging people what realistically they actually should be worth. Bro, what's going on with my hair at the front there? Oh well, we'll just deal with it. Because realistically, you do £50 an hour as a graphic designer. You can charge £50 an hour. The wood, the supplies, the fact it's a hobbyist thing, but at the same time, it doesn't make it right in my eyes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's bro. You got it down to a T there, my guy. That's the best way to describe it in a way, because it is. It's like getting started is the freaky part. It's the hard part. It's getting, but once you're rolling with it, it's like, oh yeah, you know what you're doing. You've got this like momentum with your. There's something about that. It's amazing, and that's why I say people like making something, going through with it. It's probably made me more confident in actually making the next project, like the new type of wax I made, or being like not an anxious. I have chronic anxiety when I actually have diazepam and stuff like that, but it doesn't appear to be. But that's because I'm in my comfort zone. I've like you'd learn it's because I don't know how to describe it, but like I feel that mental illness is definitely caused by just obviously unhappiness in life. That's like a given. I mean, that's don't need to explain that, but more than people realize. It's not a permanent thing. It's like a cloud over your head. And say you're living in a place that's just, imagine it is like the workplace you're in. There's a permanent storm above head. It's not you. You just have to be affected by it, right? If you were to like be in a different lane or like do whatever you were doing that you enjoyed. Now, granted, work can't always be fun. There's so much paperwork that I have to do that it really drives me nuts. So much writing, so much paperwork. It is honestly mind numbing. I have to do something called a file of conformity, which is it's like a 20,000 page word, 20,000 page, 20,000 word, if not more, right? Just on the toxicity of like metals in trucks and things like that, and then it's wild. Say if I want to use this stuff, I'm gonna have to do another one because it's safe, but it's glow in the dark paint. So that's gonna have to have a whole new thing on it, and then it becomes not when you send something like tariff code. It can't just be it's just a fingerboard. Like, if there's anything on there really added that's extra, could be considered not. So you have to announce it, and that's through a tariff code. Then it can add more to a price depending on what it is. Typically, not with fingerboards. It's quite cheap. Quite cheap. I don't know, within the price range. Yeah, I agree with that. You don't want to lose the ability by giving other people the tasks and the jobs. When it comes around to it, say if you really needed to be self-reliant, you're like, oh shit, what am I doing? I don't know how I'm doing this. I don't know how to make the packaging. I don't know how to make the boards. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to put the like. That's the dumbest situation to find yourself in. Really, in this sort of line of work. Like I didn't go into. I was raised before here. Like obviously I'm 25. I'm watching people. I always wanted a business, but I was an addict, and it wasn't going to happen. But the moment I got sober, something fired off in my brain. It was just like almost like it was like something. I slipped in it. Injuries I had from skateboarding. Slipped the disc in my spine. Had a compound fracture where the bone came out my arm. Tore my ACLs. Tore my MCLs. I'm on so many painkillers now, but all that Lyrica, codeine, I'm on diazepam, codeine. Used to be on morphine. But like you lower your own IQ, you lower your own sense, like your own ability to learn things by giving tasks to everything else. So like when it came to brainstorming about the glowing dark walls, people were like, how are you doing it? How are you doing it? I'm like, to me, it's like I don't think inside the box. I really do. It's like everyone thinks, but imagine this is quite literally the box. Everything's in there. You've got like your director, film, principal, and everyone thinks like that. I'm thinking, okay, what else works? But not necessarily in this light, in this context. That I could do a combination of the two, and then that is how you breed like a new idea. Not AI regurgitates shit that's already been done. You could not learn how to make the glow in the dark rules that I've done because I actually think I'm the first to do it this way. And that sounds like a crazy thing to like say, and I will say how I do them one day. But right now, I don't want to patent the idea because it'd just probably be stolen. It's the same as bro. Let me find the wheels. 1 second. So I make fingerboard wheels too. I will make skateboard wheels. This is the mold. It's all good, bro. Because when I'm talking, don't feel like you can't leave anybody because I'm just on a roll. That's how I do it. I keep talking. Try and keep like people in with scale on scale. So yeah, it's all good, man. I appreciate you sticking around. Have a good day. Enjoy the weather if it's nice. So yeah, it's a challenging one, to say the least. I'll come back, do the packaging, and take a break now. Little break. As I say to people, just try and be original things in life with everything. You know, think outside the box for anything you can because sometimes you're so much inside of this situation or whatever it may be that you generally just cannot actually come up with a reasonable solution for anything. I'm on about anything in life. You know, it can be bills, finances, business, family, friends. Sometimes you need like not an outside perspective, but you need to give yourself an outside perspective by taking a breath, taking a step back. That's a main key. I think anyway. So vital. So I'm learning from that too, growing all the time, maturing. It's weird, but because I'm at this period, my brain's actually just like actually now hit. It's the frontal lobe, whatever is remaining of it, is developing, right? Which is just weird. Yeah, because I am noticing the slight mental differences. Ooh, this could be my delivery, bro. I hope so. Says my grip tape coming today. What's kind of bummer is I couldn't choose, but it feels like such a waste of fuel. And I would just be like, let it all come on one day. But it's like now I would drop off like every other day, like do. I'm like, can you not just see that I'm doing 5 orders and just send them all in one day? Because the depot is so far away. It's like an hour and a half. So they're doing an hour and a half here. One time they were sent here, and I was the only delivery you had. It's an hour and a half here and back. Right, yeah, hour and a half here, then back. Only delivery you had, but then I had delivery 2 days later I'm like, well, can you not have just left that to them? Like that's how I would run a system. I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, if it's still in that time zone, deliveries and you've done an order. So if you've done an order, that one is actually due by tomorrow, or the day after, and then the other one's not going to overlap in that time, then fair enough. But when one was the one that came early,
came like 4 days early, and then the next one was 3 days early. The next one was meant to come 3 days after that, but it came 2 days. So they were 2 days apart, but it was an hour and a half journey. Like, it's just ridiculous. But I'm actually trying to figure out if that is. I think that is the delivery guy. It's wild. At one point, I have to have a courier to deliver my stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I already do get my stuff picked up, but when it's in numbers, oh, come on, Mr. Delivery Man. Wait, what? It's 1:23 already. Holy shit. That is crazy. How? I'm sorry, man. That's just blew my mind. Today's gone by like, gone, over. It's nearly done. Crazy. Things with the painting and stuff. And it's been a good day for socialising today. Well, doing better than that. It's just nice. I like to have kind of, especially when I'm painting, where we can talk about art. So it's going to be like, it's going to be a topic of conversation. When I say like spamming the chat with random shit, I mean unrelatable stuff that is just completely random stuff I can't obviously relate to in any sense of the word. I think this could be my delivery. Bear with. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So this is like the best grip tape of all time. I mean, like, I know can't argue with like, oh, what is it? It's the best grip tape and all this shit. No, this is the best grip tape, hands down, fingerboarded. And you can now get it again at skadix.co.uk. We have restocked. Well, that's not right. Bear with. Oh, there's seriously delivery drivers that like actually get on my nerves so badly. It's 8 stops away and he's completely missed me. Oh, no, here it is, back again. Bro, I don't know why they do this. They like walk away and they come back to the van and they walk away and they come back to the van. Like, no wonder things take so long to go and deliver, bro. Sorry, mate, that was like the most drama I've had with a delivery man. Like, what's not the most? Bless him, like, he went round to walk to the door and then I go to let him in and then he couldn't see me. Then he walked around the other way. So I opened the door, but he's got his headphones in. So he can't hear anything. Like, they are like clearly noise cancelling. Someone's going to say, excuse me, mate, you know, door's open now, you know, you can come through. Doesn't hear me. So he comes around the other side and then he goes, oh, the door's open. I was like, yeah, I was holding it open for you. He was like, I can't remember what he said, but he seemed annoyed about it. But I'm like, bro, that's why I was holding the door open. You've got headphones in, so you can't communicate. I'm like, but this is great. Like, normally, if I'm going to talk with people a little bit, I'm going to take one out so I can still communicate. Otherwise, you just start hearing different things to what they're saying. And then, have you ever tried to have a conversation with somebody when you've got headphones and you actually get aggy? Because they're trying to talk to you and you're saying something a little back and you don't think you have a full-on conversation. It turns into a little bit more. And then you're like, what? And you just take it out because it makes you a little bit angry. One, probably because it breaks your hyperfixation. And two, truthfully, I don't know. But as I said, that guy just, bless him, I think he got lost. And then he said he walked out the door again, thinking that the door was going to stay open, I think. Then he walked back around to the van, came back over because he forgot something, turned around, the door's shut, right? Because it does, it shuts up. But I see him look at the door, so I'm like, oh crap, I'll run over to the door, go to open it, second time, he's walked around again. I'm like, damn it. Like, he's got his headphones in, he's not going to hear me again. Comes around, I was like, is that the last one? And he don't speak English, so he just goes, yes, this is number 3. And I'm like, okay, cool. Puts the thing down, goes out the back door again. I'm thinking, okay, he's done this time, right? No more delivery. Like, he's instead of taking them all to the building at once, he's going back to the van. That's so much walking, bro. He's getting his steps in, fair play. But and I was like, okay, it's the last one. Bear in mind, he's done it twice now. He's come to like into the building. So I shut the door fully this time. Then I come in, sitting here, look out the window. He then goes to come up to the door again. I'm like, what the fuck has he forgot? Like, forgot now, right? Going to open the door again, he's got his headphones around. I said he's got noise cancelling headphones in, so he's got to walk around again. I've gone to open the door. I said, "Oh, mate, excuse me." Then he's clearly heard me as I've gone, okay, he's going to walk around again. So then he walks up to the door again, so like 4 times. I'm like, oh my lord, like, including the 2 times before. Because I saw him, I came back in, I looked out and I see him walk around again. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But then I realised he was walking more around the path and not up to his van. I'm like, oh shit. So I try and run out there again, and by the time I get to the door, he's already walked around again. I'm like, I do not want to see this guy face to face because he's already annoyed thinking I'm just opening the door and shutting it on him. But he won't take his bloody headphone out so I could explain I'm trying to open the back door for him. And he just pretty much jams the flipping parcel into my hand. And I'm like, well, I was thinking, mate, communicate, headphone out. And number 2, why the fuck are you doing it like one at a time? You're going into a building with like orders, just take a handful of flipping parcels. Bleep. It's not rocket science, in my opinion. Making it very difficult for yourself in my room. Anyway, we got the grip tape in the end, best grip tape in the world. Unfortunately, it's not fingerable grip tape. I do need some skateboard grip tape though. So that. Ooh, it's the best stuff ever. It's non-branded because I can't actually use branded stuff if I'm going to sell it. So it has to be non-branded. But this is generally the best grip tape I have ever used. Like, you can see how grippy it is because normally like, some of these foam grip tapes are just terrible. This is gripping on my finger enough to like move along that part instead of. Do you get what I'm saying? This side slider, but I know that seems well less plastic. But I've actually had grip tape that I would say that side had more grip than the flipping foam did. It was actually appalling. And it said, "Oh, you know, for ultimate grip fingerboard." It wasn't. I went through about 20 different companies. I'll show people when I come back from my break. A couple of different other brands that I got. And obviously they're branded. I was trying to figure out which ones I could use, which ones I couldn't. I can't use branded, and then this one's like was like heaven sent. Right, this one is like the best. It has the best grip, the best feel. It's so smooth. It doesn't. Do you know where some of them like wear down that black stuff on your fingers? Right. Don't get that. I've not had that one time from fingerboarding, and I've used the same grip tape for like a month or 2. It's the best shit I've ever had. I would love to be able to find the same grip quality in a clear grip tape because obviously I've got boards like this that are dyed. I'm going to do a double. This is going to sound really weird, but I was going to do a double graphic board. Now this is a very unique idea. I have seen them, but they're done differently. But I want a graphic on the top there and the bottom there, so you can do that. The press has to be different, right? I can already do that, so I could put the graphic one on the underside and one on the bottom side. And I'm thinking of doing like a similar graphic, then maybe like almost make it look like a what's that? X-ray. So the top of the board would look like an X-ray vision of the graphic underneath. I think that would look sick. So then when you have a clear grip tape, I want to do the same one obviously because I make skateboards. I would love to have the same thing because then it have that weird effect of it would look weirdly like it was see-through. Because as I say, you would do it looking like an X-ray, the same graphic as an X-ray, and it would. I don't know why I'm the only one seeing that as quite a cool graphic idea. Like I know that some graphics people get on top of the logo, but I am generally seeing that as quite a sick idea. So that'd be the next fingerboard that I trial and error with. Sorry, I'm going to go see it now anyway, but I will be back. Oh, it's actually exciting. Like, it really is like coming up with new ideas like that. And that's what I mean, full of them. Absolutely full of them. So like I said, having the same graphic on top and bottom could be cool, but it could be a bit confusing if the board's flipping quite fast and you're doing a kick flip or heel flip. Yeah, you'll see the trucks and the bolts of wood, but when it's moving quickly, sometimes you get a feel for it more because you see the grip tape. You can see it, it's darker where the graphic really stands out. So I do feel like you would want it to be very different. So it would be darker. By doing it as an X-ray, the whole. Let me grab the board and explain. So say, that's a bad example. So if I was to do the X-ray version of this on top, it would actually be black, and then this bit would be like green. Like it would be the same as that, but green. But then it would have to be. If there was any writing, it would have to be mirrored. Or do I keep it unmirrored and it would still look realistic then? But you wouldn't be able to read it on top. I don't know. But yeah, so do a graphic on the bottom, and then do the same graphic on top, but black or whatever it may be, and then make it look like an X-ray. So you like look. It looks like you're looking through the board. I think that's a sick idea. That'd be my next idea that I'm doing. They're not going to be any more expensive either, even though it's a double graphic board. Like, I don't feel like you should be able to charge it if it doesn't cost you too much more. And it's like you're just sat there anyway. You should not be charging people extra just because of a little idea you want to try. That ain't right.
That's cheeky shit, man. That really is. But anyway, I'm gonna go and edit this clip, upload it, try and see if I've got my knowledge in. No, it's gone. It's coming back. Yeah, and then try and design this double graphic design. So I'm gonna do first skateboard fingerboard first. So I'm gonna do an X-ray, do double graphic board. So there'll be the same graphic on the bottom as there is a same one on the top as there is a bottom, but do it like an X-ray. So like the board, so if the board's like yellow or white anyway, it'd be better, and then do the whole thing black. So because I always said I wanted a double board with the same graphic, but it would be very distracting if you had a clear grip tape, and you couldn't always, if you're looking down, you're trying to pinpoint where to catch, and you're trying to like, I don't know, it just might be difficult because you can see the grip tape. That like plays in mind you register when to catch the board because you see the grip tape. So that's why I never liked the idea of doing a double-sided graphic. But now, think about doing it like an X-ray. So the board would be black, and then the parts that would be X-rayed of the graphic underneath. So it looks like it would look like that's an X-ray screen of the graphic underneath. Does that make any sense at all? I feel like I'm really struggling to explain that. I think that's a fucking awesome idea. I was gonna do one that's like a broken leg, and it is like so. On the other side, it's like what skater's legs look like, right? On this side, so it'd be a pair of skaters like knobbly legs or whatever. Then on the other side, have like it would be the X-ray of the board underneath, but you can see the broken legs too. Like it'd be the same graphic, but just an X-ray of the graphic underneath. Why come I feel like I'm struggling to explain this shit so bad? Does that make any sense to people? So say this is a graphic, that graphic on the top, but the whole thing would be black, right? And it will look like you're looking through the board. Obviously, you won't be, but it'll be the same graphic on top as it is bottom, just an X-ray vision looking one. I am hearing you out, bro. But I think that's a sick idea. I really do. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get on with that. Actually, to be fair, no, 5-10 minutes. What's that then, my bro? Anyway, I've got to go now. So if you want to comment, I'm not trying to be rude. I was gonna go anyway in like 10 minutes ago. I'm just super busy today. Grip tape is added back to the store. It is honestly the best grip tape. Look how grippy it is. But I'm not holding it, like it is. But that is a plastic on that side too, so you can see that is. Imagine grip tape do that, bro. That's like defying gravity because of how good the grip tape is. Believe me now. But anyway, as I said, best grip tape I've ever had. It's unbranded. I managed to find it. Obviously, I've had it on the store a few times now, but like, I'm sorry, like that is just shiny, slippery shit on that, and look how grippy it is, bro. There ain't grip tape like that. Well, there is, but this is honestly, I've gone through so many brands trying to find a grip tape. And you can't use branded stuff, so I had to find unbranded grip tape. It's the best stuff. It's the best shit I've ever had, hands down. But the pop I can even get on my board as well. It's crazy. Anyway, we'll come back, finish orange card for the packs. The board that is. So this is the packaging, bro. It's off, man. That's the packaging. That's what is that for? This is what we finish it off like. Ooh, that's insane. But anyway, and then that's the wheel packaging as well to match. There's all one with glow in the dark wheels, bro. They're blue, one's green. I don't know why one ended up in there, that's green, but anyway, fuck it. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys. I will be back in half an hour probably. Actually, to be fair, it's nearly 2, I've got until 3. Yeah, I'll try and do say half an hour. Just to go out, go chill out for a sec. Get some clips. Okay, what's that? What are you doing? What are you doing to me, bro? There you go. I just can't fingerboard on that shit. Can't think. Anyway, right, yeah, love, peace. I catch you guys in about 20 minutes. Appreciate support.